Hey there, YouTube. Part 3. The shortened Tamiya Bruiser framed Isuzu Amigo bodied rock crawler. Pretty excited about this because I've yet to spend the dime on it. Just using stuff I had, junk I had laying around. Still got a long way to go, but it's a roller and it looks cool. So it's half the battle. Today, don't have a whole lot of goals for today. I want to get the body ready for paint. I still don't know what I'm going to paint it. I just need to do a little more sanding on it and primer it first. So we're not going to worry about that yet. A couple things I do need to accomplish. I need to get a windshield in it and figure out what we're going to do about the sunroof. And the rear hatch area. Got to decide to cut it or to leave it. Got to decide hard top or no hard top. I'm leaning more towards open. It's going to be a lot more work when it comes to the interior, but I think it's just going to look cooler. This is going to be, your weekend rock crawler type truck. I think it's going to look best open top. I doubt I'll put a back seat or anything in it, but got to do something with this area where the hardtop mounts. So we'll start working on that tonight. Probably start off with the windshield. Now, I talked about before, I've got this RC 4-wheel drive Mojave window set. Not running side windows. I want it to be open so you can see the interior. And I've got an idea for the sunroof, doing some kind of popped open look where it's up and back like it's open so you can see inside. Not sure how that's going to work, but yeah, I guess the first step here is to take the body off the frame so we can start stripping it down and looking at the windshield. Alright guys, so here's the dangerous part. I took the RC 4-wheel drive Mojave window, cut it down, and I'm using a heat gun to kind of slightly reshape it to fit where I need it. It's just a little bit too narrow and the angle of the bottom is off a little bit, and this is really sketchy. I've already almost ruined it twice. The heat gun, right before it starts to give, it just melts, so you've got to use a lot of caution. Just trying to keep the edges up to fit what I need, just little by little. I don't want to ruin the body, I don't want to ruin the window. While it's still malleable, try to get in there and hold it without burning yourself. Try to blow some air on it, cool it down. Takes a little bit of practice. The heat gun is very dangerous, but it's fitting better and better. Got a little bit of a bubble in it, a little warp in it from earlier when I got carried away. You can see it right there, but for the most part, I think it's going to be alright. I'm not sure how I'm going to attach it yet. I'll worry about that after we paint it. But it's working pretty good so far. I'm just going to roll with it. I'm going to do a little bit more on it. Try to keep it from melting. And we'll see where we end up. Alright, so got it molded pretty good after that last little clip. Hit one more heat. Hold the four corners in the top center. I went ahead and threw it in the refrigerator. Just hopefully it holds its shape. So now I'm going to move my attention to the rear hatch area. And I do need to save the mounting points for the rear bumper. This is also the body mounts for the frame. I think I can go ahead and cut this one out. This is not structural. This is strictly just to keep the bumper on. These are going to be structural. They're going to have to stay. These mounts up here for the hardtop, I'm going to go ahead and cut off. Just, it's not scale enough. I need to do away with all that. So I'm going to go ahead and take the Dremel to it, and we'll come back. Alright, so the first round of cuts, and it came out really clean. I was pretty happy with the turnout here. I didn't have to keep any of the flat surface. You can see the mounts are still inside. Just need a little cleaning up. Even the rear one. I do need to cut off the inside mounts for inside the cab up here. But other than that, it made the body a lot more flexible. It's not good, but it's the price we pay for scale. So I'm going to go ahead and cut those mounts off and clean up the edges, and we'll go from there. Alright, so I got it cleaned up and I test fitted my windshield. Fits pretty good. I'm still not sure how I'm going to attach it, but the shape is right. And now I cut those posts out, so I've got more room for my seats. So yeah, not sure what I'm going to do next. I think I'm going to call it a night, make this a short installment, because the next installment is probably going to be interior, and then the next installment after that should be paint body. And I still need to make some progress on the driveline, on the transmission mounts and stuff like that. So this is going to be a short one. Sorry it's not more interesting. We'll get there. It's just you know, you're doing stuff from scratch. It takes time. And we'll probably do another one coming up of just the chassis and suspension. I think I'm going to take some of the leaf springs out, try and soften it up a little bit like I had it back in the day with the Jeep body. But for now, thank y'all for watching, and please like, subscribe, and share, and stay tuned for more.